Welcome back to the 2019 GBA Otterbein Classic, where we're going to look at the 3rd and 4th grade division, and we're honored to have the Dublin Rocks, who are playing in their first tournament this spring, and we're joined by head coach Christy Bowman and Katie Bowman. And coach, first of all, thanks a lot for playing with the GBA, your first tournament. How long have your girls been preparing for this weekend?
So, yeah, thanks for having us. We had a great experience this weekend. We actually were a team that was together this past year. We played in the COBA Championship together. We have a few new additions who have been with us for, I would say, a couple months now. It's kind of a combo team of soccer girls and basketball girls, so we practice when we can outside of soccer. We've had a great spring. We practice about once a week, and then this is our first tournament, like you said.
Okay, now, Christy, I want to ask you, coming in for the first tournament against teams that have been playing weekend after weekend, you're at a disadvantage, but what are a couple of things that you can look back on and say, hey, we actually did this a little better than I thought we would?
Yeah, you can definitely tell this is a lot better competition than we have seen throughout the course of the year. We came from competition this year where we were only allowed to play from the half-court line on for defense. So to come into an environment like this where the girls can play real basketball rules and they can just D up the entire game was a lot different. But starting from the beginning of the Saturday game until this last game that we just lost by 5, our girls improved. Okay, so there's 3 games that we had, and they improved a ton over the last 2 days. So we loved seeing the increased competition, and it was fun for them.
That's great to hear. Now, Katie, I'll ask you, when you look at your games yesterday and then your last game where you just lost by 5, what do you think your team did better today than maybe yesterday?
We did well.
You're okay.
What do you think you did better?
We had more energy
Okay.
yesterday.
And hey, that's good to have the energy because you didn't get a win yesterday, but to still come back, that says a lot about your teammates. You and your teammates really seem to enjoy playing together.
Yeah.
Now, how long have you known your teammates?
I would say for about maybe a few months.
Okay.
A few months,
maybe
a few months
year
the new
or
girls,
something.
but a whole
Yeah.
year. You've been playing with them for a year.
All right, and y'all really seem to enjoy playing together. Yeah. All right, are you excited to play in more tournaments and see how much better you can get?
Yeah.
Good, that's a good deal. And Coach, let me ask you, now that you kind of got your feet wet, give me a couple of areas that you think you're going to have to improve on the most now that you see what you're going to run into.
Yeah, so we need to improve on, obviously, full court defensive pressure. Seeing that for an entire game is challenging for our girls. We need to improve our ball handling quite a bit as far as seeing those presses and seeing that full court man. But it's good. This gives us an opportunity of things to work on for next season. So we're excited about hopefully getting into some other GBA events.
Well, Coach, we really enjoy seeing teams, especially that are, quote, getting their feet wet for the first time, and then watch your kids as they grow and get better. And we're going to ask a couple of your teammates that are still here to go ahead and get in behind them, if you would.
Anyone else here?
Is that it right there?
This is Emily Frent.
Hi, Emily. And hey, I tell you what, on 3, give us a big go Rocks, okay? And I'm glad you had a lot of fun, and thanks for playing with the
really
GBA.
Appreciate it.
1, 2, 3.
Go Rocks!
All right, girls, thanks a lot.